As a young Christian mom who craves to be gentle and patient and compassionate, I have to be honest, I haven't always known how to do this in the heat of the moment. But these small habits that I'm going to share with you today, I've used to help reset my day, my family, and my life as a mother. And the best thing is, you can start doing them today. First and probably most important mindset shift, if you take away anything from this video, I hope it is this, is to nourish yourself well. As a mother, as the wife, as a homemaker, you are the source. You are the source of love and light and joy and peace and safety. But if you are stuck in fight or flight, if you are running on empty, if you are literally just barely surviving moment to moment, you are not going to do any of those things well. You are not going to leave the legacy of joy and love and light that you so badly crave. And I know that's not what you want. I know all that does is create this vicious cycle that I was stuck in for so long of feeling like I was failing day after day, leading to shame and guilt. And I felt like I was trying so hard, but I realized that I wasn't doing the things that mattered the most. And that was taking care of the foundation, taking care of me, making sure that I prioritize my rest, that I prioritize getting water and nourishment first thing in the morning, spending 5 minutes praying to God, reading my Bible, reading a book on motherhood, something that could give me courage and encouragement and connect me to the Holy Spirit. Until I started prioritizing these things, and yes, making sure that I was waking up a few minutes before my kids. Even then, if I was interrupted or something happened, which it does, making it still a priority to come back and take care of myself, whether that's during breakfast or in the middle of the morning when your kids are quietly playing or have gone outside, making it a priority that you nourish yourself well, that you're fueling your body. If you've been around my channel, then you've probably heard me talk about Sally Clarkson a million times, but one of the things that she mentions in many of her books is her love of twinkle and fairy lights, and how everywhere she goes, no matter where she lives, she adorns her home, her windows with these fairy lights, and she tells stories of how much joy and conversation and connection this simple and subtle touch brings to her family and to her neighborhood and to her community. And that is where Alni comes in. I don't know about you, but I'm always looking for ways to brighten up and create a more cozy atmosphere inside and outside of my home, which is why I'm so grateful to Alni for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Alni solar string lights are the perfect solution for your indoor and outdoor need. For me, I went with the Alni ST38 solar string lights. These lights are solar powered and energy efficient. They came with 2 charging methods, solar power and USB. They have 3 lighting modes depending on the feel that you want, a remote control, which I absolutely love, so that way you can turn them on and set a timer if you like, and if you would like to turn them off before you go to bed at night, it's just with the click of a button. It's so simple and easy. They are waterproof and durable, which is super important, and they have an auto on-off function. Once you set it up, you can simply walk away and forget it, and they will come on automatically every night, but you still have that remote control function if you need it. It also has unlimited use of space, so no need to consider the location or power plug, which is such a lifesaver. I've been envisioning putting solar lights out on our deck for so long, and that's why I am so excited to finally have my vision come to life. When my boys come in from outside every night with my husband, they are welcomed home with the soft glow. You can put these lights on your patio, your decks, in your gardens, which I think would be so beautiful. Porches, verandas, outdoor dining areas, pathways, possibilities are limitless. You can even put them on trees and shrubs, fences, railings, driveways, pathways, anywhere that you want to bring more warmth, more light, more charm in your space. Installation was quick and easy, and we are so happy with our Alni solar string lights. So if you want to grab some solar lights for yourself, head to the description box below and check out my link. And thank you again to Alni for sponsoring this portion of today's video, and thank you for being so supportive when I have sponsored content. One of the things I started to notice when I didn't nourish myself well was just how much more irritable and crabby and short-tempered I was. It literally offset the entire day based off of how I was feeling at my most basic level. If I wasn't getting my basic needs met, fueling my body, getting water, connecting with spirit, getting some exercise in, whether that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or 30 minutes if you're really lucky. The days that I didn't prioritize one or even all three of those things were the hardest days. That isn't to say that there aren't going to be days that you're sick or rest is the thing that you're needing the most. It's about being intentional, about being in tune with yourself and not ignoring your needs, but being discerning enough to give yourself what it is that you need the most. The second shift that really has transformed me as a mother was curating beauty every single day. Curating beauty doesn't mean that you have to redesign your entire space. It doesn't mean you have to have a project going at every given time. Curating beauty can be something so subtle. Smiling to your kids, smiling to a stranger, singing, hugging, crafting with your kids, and hanging up your artwork on the walls, listening to music, lighting candles, things that are so seemingly small and insignificant, but that light up the world of our children, that bring us joy, lift our mood and spirit. That is curating beauty, is curating joy. So find something every single day to do for yourself and for your family. The third thing is be the light that you wish to receive in the world. What I mean by that is leading with grace. If you desire to feel more light in your space, in your days, in your home, in your community, if we want to feel more light in this world, if we want to see more beautiful goodness and joy, then we have to take responsibility for being curators of that. We have to lead the charge and show our kids, show others that it doesn't take much. It might take intention and it might take some thought, but it doesn't take a lot for you to give love to your family, to a neighbor, to the cashier at the grocery store. The more we are kind and welcoming and patient with others, the more goodness we receive back. The more I take that second and I simply even just pray to God, God, show me a way out of this. God, help me have patience. Help me bring more love to this situation. Or I walk away, or I literally whisper back to my child. I just simply almost refuse to raise my voice. Or I hug him and just hold him while he's having his tantrum or feeling his feelings. It doesn't happen all the time. I'm not perfect. But the more that I lead with the grace that I wish to receive, the better my family feels, the better I feel, and the better our world feels. And number 4 is to create moments for connection. This kind of ties into number 3 because these can happen at any time. You can create a moment of connection by simply realizing that you haven't hugged your child all morning. Stopping in the middle of whatever you're doing and calling your child over and asking for a hug. It can mean after you've tucked your children in, you go into their rooms and you lay down next to them and you simply hold them and whisper into their ear how grateful you are for them, how much you love them, what a joy they are in your life. It can mean finally setting up that craft or that activity that your child has been begging to do all week long. It can mean asking your children to go for a walk to the mailbox to get the mail. These small little moments where we intentionally give our presence and our attention to our children, to our family, to loved ones, to strangers, to neighbors, it has the most incredible ripple effect. It is what God craves for us to do, to love our neighbor, to love each other, to love our neighbor as we would love ourselves. And the more that we do this and we create these moments, the better you're going to feel. No matter how awful your day was, you can create another moment of connection. You can change how it is that you feel when you put your head on that pillow at night. And you can do it right now. And the fifth shift that has really sanctified me more than anything as a mom, as a wife, as a homemaker, as a Christian woman that craves to be a light in her community, and to all the people that know her, is to find opportunities every single day to give. This doesn't have to include money or even physical things. It can just simply mean sending a message to someone and telling them that you are thinking of them and that you're sending them love and hope that they're doing well. It can mean responding to that message that you've been putting off forever. It means making cookies and bringing them over to your next door neighbor because you know that she doesn't have a lot of family or that she lives alone. It means just simply sharing a smile and a hello and asking how your Instacart grocery person's day is going. The more you can just give kindness and compassion and love, the more it's going to become a way of being instead of something that you have to think about doing. The more you give, the more you will receive in abundance. So my loves, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it inspires you. I hope it encourages you. And I hope that you remember that no matter where you are, however you're feeling, no matter how bad your day has been thus far or how you are feeling in this season of motherhood, that you can turn it around, that with one small step, one small action, that you can start going down a different path. You can start writing a new chapter of your legacy. And if you enjoyed this video, I would so appreciate it if you would give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button. I put out new videos every week on motherhood, homemaking, and intentional living. Until next time, guys. Bye.